Only on ABC 15, he fell 200 feet, and now a Valley man getting the chance to thank those first responders who are seen right here saving his life.
They're heroes. I mean, they're nothing less than heroes.
We brought you the breaking news after that driver went right off a cliff. This is on State Route 88 just last month.
Yeah, so terrifying. Tonight, ABC 15 has an exclusive. Cameron Poland brings us the emotional reunion as our Operation Safe Roads team gets an update on what's being done to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Brace, let go of the steering wheel, and just went along for the ride.
On the mend inside Tempe post-acute.
No pain.
No pain.
Feeling strong.
Tim Hostetler's recovery so far seems miraculous.
200-foot fall in a little car like that.
Less than a month ago, Tim was returning from stargazing near the Superstition Mountains when his car plunged 200 feet down a cliff off State Route 88 in an area known as the Graveyard due to its frequent crashes there.
I remember looking at my femur and it had a big S in it. And I was like, yep, that's going to hurt. So I knew right then I sustained pretty serious injuries.
His Honda Civic had tumbled end over end until coming to rest in a crumpled mess. His injuries, too numerous to count.
They're heroes. I mean, they're nothing less than heroes.
I hear you, buddy. Stay with me.
He's referring to the men and women seen in this video, the ones that refused to let him die in that canyon.
It wasn't about what they were saying, it was that they were there for me. I knew they were going to get me, and they weren't going to quit.
Teams from DPS rappelled from a helicopter to lift him to safety, where EMTs waited to treat his injuries before he was airlifted to a Valley hospital. On Tuesday, Tim got a chance to express his gratitude to a few of them.
I peeked in the bag when we landed.
It's like he did, yeah.
It's easy to laugh now, but without the skills of paramedic Michael Snyder and his team, it's a moment that wouldn't be taking place.
I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, to me, I'm in debt to you guys. I would do anything for you guys. You call me, I'll be there. What's up, my man?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I remember you.
Tim also getting a chance to pass that message on to Air Evac flight medic Jason Ingstrom.
Appreciate you guys more than you know. More than you know.
That's what we're here for.
I owe you guys big time.
I've been flying for 24 years, and this is what keeps me coming back day after day after day. This is what just makes you smile ear to ear. It's awesome.
Thanks to them, Tim can continue doing the same. I'm ABC 15's Cameron Poland, and that's Uplifting Arizona.
I'm Patrick Hayes with Operation Safe Roads, and we're taking a closer look at SR 88. For years, ABC 15 has been reporting on serious and deadly crashes on SR 88.
Tonight, we're working to learn more after a car went over a cliff east of the valley.
New video tonight after a car went off the road and into an embankment on SR 88 overnight. Take a look.
Superstition Fire Department says they've seen several cars crashing off the cliff.
So they've had a couple different ones recently where they've done that. We've had actually rappel down, and then they used a helicopter in to bring in a Stokes and then lift the patient out. And then from there, they will take them to the nearest hospital.
ADOT is working to make the area safer.
Yeah, if people aren't familiar with State Route 88, it's important to note this is not your typical state highway.
In 2019, ADOT closed a 7-mile unpaved stretch of SR 88, but plan to reopen it to vehicles with four-wheel drive and utility terrain vehicles. ADOT says the parts that are open have signs that drivers should follow.
Yeah, it's a narrow roadway. It's unpaved. There are sharp turns. You need to drive slowly and cautiously.
I did ask ADOT about adding guardrails in certain areas. Officials tell me ADOT is looking into extra safety measures, but nothing has been funded.
Those plans are not funded right now. We are working to identify funds for future projects, but for now, the focus is on restoring limited public access to this section closed due to storm damage in 2019.
That closed section is scheduled to reopen next month, but again, it will only be for off-roading and four-wheel drive vehicles. Reporting for Operation Safe Roads, I'm Patrick Hayes.